5 cases, one containing £5,000 and one absolutely nothing. It's time to trade general knowledge for information about where today's jackpot lies. It's time to chase the case. Hello everyone, I'm Dan Walker and welcome to Chase the Case, the show where knowledge holds the key. 5 players begin the game, each with a case containing one of these cash amounts. And our game is a pretty simple one. Players answer questions to gain access to our rather impressive soundproof vault over there and invaluable intel about the contents of their opponent's cases. The only way to work out what's inside their own case is via the power of deduction. And only the player who gets across our finish line here will get to open the case they're holding and go home with the contents. So let's see who'll be chasing cases today.
I'm Daniel, a customer service manager from Reading.
I'm Catherine, a health engagement coordinator from East Sussex.
I'm Jodie, I'm a senior case handler from Cardiff.
I'm Tanya, I'm a contact supervisor from Croydon.
I'm Alex, a logistics manager. I live in London, but I'm from France.
A warm welcome to all 5 of you. Let's play Chase the Case. Let's get things started then. Our first 4 rounds are known as the reconnaissance. The first 2 of you to get 3 correct answers will get the chance to go and visit the vault down there and hopefully gather some intelligence about what's in your opponent's cases. Only one real golden rule on Chase the Case. You can never look inside your own case. Everyone understand?
Yep.
Ready to get going? Let's have a look at the first set of questions for you then. Our first reconnaissance round is all about this. Great Scots. Something to do with a Scottish connection, people, places, objects will all be the answers to these questions. Let's start with the first one for you all. Fingers on the buzzers. In a 1986 film, I played a 14th century monk who was partly based on Sherlock Holmes. I won my only Oscar for playing an Irish cop who helps bring down Al Capone. Alex.
Sean Connery.
Is the right answer. Lovely start, well done. Next question, fingers on buzzers. On a visit to me in 1981, George R.R. Martin thought up a central setting in his Game of Thrones books. I was originally 73 miles long from west to east. Jodie.
Hadrian's Wall?
Is the correct answer, yes. It inspired the 700-foot wall of ice, if you are familiar. Next question. In 2015, I became the first woman to be made a Fellow of the British Academy of Songwriters, Composers and Authors. At a concert held in memory of Freddie Mercury, I performed Under Pressure alongside David Bowie. I sang with Aretha Franklin on the song Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves. I am best known for my work with Eurythmics alongside Catherine.
Annie Lennox?
Alongside Dave Stewart. Annie Lennox is the right answer, Catherine. 1 green light for you. Great Scots, we continue with these questions. A former editor of The Guardian said about my name, the word is half Greek and half Latin. No good will come of it. The Scottish scientist John Logie Baird was a pioneer of me and gave the first public demonstration... Jodie.
Television?
First public demonstration of me in 1926. Television is the right answer, Jodie. Well done. 1 away from a first vault visit for you. My uncle inspired me to go into acting, and we appeared together in the 2011 film Perfect Sense. On the soundtrack for Moulin Rouge, I perform a version, Jodie again.
Is it Ewan McGregor?
Of the Elton John hit Your Song. Ewan McGregor is the right answer, Jodie. You can enjoy the next few minutes. You know you're going to the vault. Who's going to get in there with you? Next question. In Great Scots. Between 1883 and 1904, an observatory located on me collected data which is still used by meteorologists today. In 1911, an Edinburgh car salesman challenged his son to test out one of the Ford Model Ts on me. The first recorded ascent of my... Alex.
Ben Nevis.
Is the right answer, Alex. Well done. Of my 1,345 metres took place in 1771. Well done. 1 away from joining Jodie in the vault. The title of the John Steinbeck novel Of Mice and Men comes from a line in one of my works. I wrote the words to the song Auld Lang Syne. Catherine.
Robert Burns?
Gets you to 2 green lines on your podium, just like Alex. 1 away from a visit to the vault for you. Next question. I was the setting for 2 special editions of Antiques Roadshow, which aired in December 2015. I have belonged to the royal family since 1852. Tanya.
Edinburgh Castle.
It's a good guess, but it's not the right one, Tanya. Sorry, you're frozen out. While staying in me in 1946, Philip Mountbatten asked the future Queen Elizabeth II to marry him. Located in Aberdeenshire, I am an estate owned by the royal family, which is usually used as a summer residence. Alex.
Balmoral.
Is the right answer, which gets you the 3 correct answers, Alex. Well done. We'll see you in the vault in a moment. But, Jodie, you were there first, so grab that yellow case. I'll see you in the vaults. Well done, Jodie.
Thank you, Dan.
How do you feel starting Chase the Case today with a really good first round?
Quite happy, but still really nervous.
How do you assess the others up there at the moment? Seems to be a bit of knowledge up there.
Yeah, I think Catherine's definitely one to watch, yeah.
And tell us a bit more about yourself, because I know you've got 2 children, hopefully watching Chase the Case at home today.
Yeah, they're at home watching. My husband Paul's looking after them today, so...
OK, let's get down to business then. You can never look inside your own case, Jodie, I know you know that, but you can bring one of those in here to either peek in, or you could go for more or less, and you can compare it to the value of your yellow case. So where would you like to start?
I'd like to start with the green case, please, and I would like to peek.
OK, you want to peek in Daniel's green case. I'm interested to know always how you would consider yourself to be when it comes to reading body language and looking for tells in other people. Are you good at that sort of thing?
I unfortunately don't think so. I mean, I've done...
Appreciate your honesty about it. Most people tell me that they are, but...
I've done, like, interviews and stuff, but I'm not always the best judge of character, unfortunately, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I think my game plan is to try and find out as much as I can and not rely on anyone else.
This is Deborah. She is our full-time security guard. Takes her job incredibly seriously. Let's find out then, just for you, Jodie, and for your kids and your husband Paul watching at home and everyone else as well. This is the value of Daniel's green case on today's show. I'm sure you can feel those 4 sets of eyes burning to the back of your head. Because they're watching you.
Try not to give anything away.
Exactly, yeah. I don't think you have. You've got a very good case face there, Jodie.
Thank you.
But you've made a brilliant start. You're in here before anybody else.
Yeah.
Everyone would love to be in your position. We're going to get Alex in here now for the first time as well, but you can go and get ready for the second round.
Thanks very much.
Good start, Jodie.
Thank you.
Alex, lovely to see you. Well done.
Thank you.
You're originally from France,
yes.
Is that right? But you've settled in the UK now. So give us a bit more information about the sort of work you're doing at the moment.
I'm a logistics manager, so I look after all the shipments for a luxury company. Anything to do with transportation, warehousing. Yeah, interesting, lots of challenges as well. OK, let's get down to business then. Jodie took the peak out of the game, which means you're left with more or less. Yes.
You can bring one of those cases in here and we can compare it to your red case. What do you think you'd like to do? First step for you in the vault today.
What about the blue one?
You'd like to bring in Tanya's blue case?
Yes.
Let's get that in here. And while that makes its way here, I'll just have a little peek inside your red one. And that's just for me. And remember, you can never look inside your red case. Others can, not you. And Debs is going to bring in that blue case. I think Deborah loves France, don't you, Debs? Get rid of that blue case. That goes back to Tanya. And the important information, Alex, that you require is, I can tell you, that blue case is worth less than your red one.
OK.
OK?
OK.
Very impressive start, Alex. We'll
Thank
see
you
in a moment as we go for round 2.
Thank you.
First round out of the way. Well done, Jodie. Well done, Alex. Very impressive start. Let's have a look at the next category. This is round 2 of our reconnaissance, and all the questions relate to this. Need for speed. Something in each answer will relate to speed or something that goes fast. Fingers on buzzers, 3 green lights, and you're off to the vault. In total, over the course of almost 2 decades, I have generated over $5 billion. I am, originally, based on an article written for Vibe magazine called Racer X. The hit song See You Again was on the soundtrack to my 7th full-length film. I am a film series, Jodie.
Fast and the Furious.
I'm a film series about car racing, which has starred the likes of Michelle Rodriguez and Vin Diesel. Well done, Jodie. Another good start for you to this round. The Fast and the Furious was the right answer. I'm an animal that has been kept as a pet by the likes of Genghis Khan and Emperor Charlemagne. I am a mammal, of which nearly all of those living in the wild are in Africa. Daniel.
Cheetah.
Cheetah, Daniel, is the right answer. Well done. Next question. In 1962, Pat Boone had an American top 10 single with a song about me. I'm usually seen wearing a white shirt and trousers, a red kerchief and a yellow sombrero. Catherine.
Speedy Gonzales.
The right answer, the fastest mouse in all of Mexico. Well done, that's your first point. Next question. I have breeding populations on every continent except Antarctica. My top is bluey-grey and my underside is white or yellow with black bars. Reaching speeds of over 300 kilometres per hour, I'm the world's fastest animal. I'm a bird of prey with the Latin name Falco Catherine.
Peregrine Falcon.
Is the right answer. Peregrine falcon is what we were looking for, and that Latin name was Falco peregrinus, which would have given the game away. Catherine, you're on 2 green lights, 1 away from your first vault visit. Next question. I am an American film which was inspired by a magazine article from 1983. I feature several high-speed engagements between military aircraft. My soundtrack includes songs... Tanya.
Top Gun.
Is the right answer, Tanya. Well done. 1 green light for you, like Mighty Wings, Danger Zone and Take My Breath Away. It also includes the line, I feel the need for speed, which has inspired this round for us. Next question. When I was in operation, I sometimes stretched... Jodie.
Concorde.
Brilliant early answer, Jodie. That's the right answer. I'm sometimes stretched by 6 to 10 inches. Concorde is exactly what we were looking for. Well done. 2 green lights, just like Catherine next to you. For several years, I had a ride named after me at Chessington World of Adventures. I first appeared in 1964 and was created by Malcolm Judge. I am the nickname of the English rugby player Jason Robinson, despite his first name not being anything like William. I am a character from the Beano. Catherine.
Billy Whiz.
Is the right answer, Catherine. Well done. 3 green lights for you, known as the fastest boy in the world. Billy Whiz. So that ride is called Billy's Whizzer. Next question. Catherine's definitely going to be in the vault. Who'll be there with her? I grew up speaking German and until I was 18 held American-German dual citizenship. From 2005 to 2010, I was married to Jessie James, the CEO of Austin Speed Shop. In 2010, I won and accepted both the Oscar for Best Actress and the Razzie for Worst Actress. In the film Speed, my character, Jodie.
Sandra Bullock.
Annie Porter has to keep a bus driving at over 50 miles an hour. Sandra Bullock is the right answer, Jodie. You've secured a 2nd trip to the vault, but not before. Catherine, for the first time, grab that orange case. I'll see you in the vault. Congratulations, Catherine.
Thank you.
You managed to get in here and get in here first as well. I know that you love a puzzle, you love a jigsaw, you love a board game. Mm-hmm. How does Chase the Case compare? How are you feeling about this?
It's a mix of everything, really. It's like deduction, remembering, so it's a big memory game, and then having to recall facts really quickly. So
there's a lot of money at stake, Catherine.
Yes.
So we've got to put the pressure on somewhere. The other thing I find fascinating about you is you met your husband. Is this true? At a train platform?
Yeah, I did. So yeah, the train before us was cancelled, and we both were travelling on the same train back to our hometown, and we both got off, bumped into each other on the platform, and about 2 hours later, rail replacement bus later, we got back to our town, Brighton, and just
the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history, and we got married 2 years ago.
Wow. So did you intentionally bump into him, or was it an accident?
No, he always says that I pushed in. So he was chatting to the guard, and I was just like, how long is the next train going to be? Where is the rail replacement bus? You know, it was starting to rain, so I just pushed in.
And how soon after that did you then sort of get engaged?
On our 2nd year anniversary, I think, we went back to the same train station to have an anniversary meal in that town, and he took me over to the ticket machine and pulled out a ring. So it sounds really unromantic a train platform ticket machine, but it was where we met, where we first started chatting. So it was really, really nice.
Let's get down to business, shall we? You have some big decisions to make. You have two options available to you now. You can go for the peak or more or less.
I'd like to go more or less, and I'd like to compare it to the red case, please.
Right. Is that because you think Alex is a strong player, or you just...
No,
like
I hadn't thought about it, actually. Hadn't thought about it at all. I'm just worried that I'm going to forget which case has which amount in, so I'll go with red first.
Start with the red one and go from there.
Yeah.
It's a good technique because you can never look inside your own case, but obviously you can gauge the value of that based on the other cases. So Deborah's going to bring in the red case. Not sure where Deb's met her partner, but don't go there. We'll let the magnificent Deborah, who we all love, take that away. I can tell you, Catherine, that the information you came in here to find is that the red case is worth more than your orange one.
Thank you.
We're going to bring in Jodie now for the second time. She's gathering quite a bit of intel on the rest of you with her yellow case, but I'll let you take that orange one back and we might see you again.
Thank you.
Well done. This is going very well, isn't it?
So far.
Yeah, very good start. Remind us what you know already. What did you do last time you were in?
So last time I checked the green case, and that's got the 500 in.
Well, Catherine actually took more or less out of the game.
OK.
So you're left with another peak.
Yeah, I think I'm going to bring in the orange case, please.
I'd have a look inside Catherine's
Yes.
case this time. Is this all part of working your way?
Well,
left to right?
I think Catherine's shown herself to be quite a strong player, so I think if I can try and know something that she doesn't, that might put me slightly ahead of her. So.
Here comes Deborah with the orange case. Thank you. Right, Jodie, your second piece of intel on today's Chase the Case is the value of the orange case, currently in possession of Catherine, and this is its value on today's programme. OK?
Yep.
That goes back to Catherine. I know everybody on this show is looking to go home with the big bucks, but sometimes knowing where that is
Yeah.
can really help you
I think...
formulate a plan.
Yeah, at least I know now what to avoid, and I've got information about one other case as well, so hopefully that'll piece together and help me.
Well done,
Thank you
Jo.
very much. Thank
See you for round 3. Third opportunity now to visit the vault for 2 of you. 3 correct answers will get you in there. Tanya, I know you've not been there yet. What would be your sort of ideal questions? What are you looking for?
Kids programmes.
Kids programmes, OK. Daniel, what about you?
Anything on sport.
Anything on sport. Let's see if this will work for either of you or anyone else. Our next category is the bare necessities, and that's B-E-A-R. We're looking for all things grizzly here, something connected to bears in some way, shape or form. Fingers on buzzers, 3 green lights, and you're off to the vault. I was an MP for Dunfermline East for over 20 years, and then for Kirkcaldy and Cowdenbeath from 2005. I'm commonly known by my middle name rather than my real first name, James. I served as Chancellor of the Exchequer for... Catherine.
Gordon Brown?
Is the right answer. Brown Bear, that's the answer we're looking for a decade when Labour came to power in 1997. 1 green light for you, Catherine. I'm an area of London famed for its multi-ethnicity and its proximity to the Grand Union Canal. I'm home to St Mary's Hospital, the site of several royal births. I'm a major... Catherine.
Paddington.
Is the right answer. Paddington. Paddington Bear, major transport hub. Next question. I was voiced by several actors, including Paul Cullinan, who later appeared as a contestant on The Voice. I was originally a character on a children's show hosted by Geoffrey Hayes. I have friends named George and Zippy. Catherine.
Bungle.
Is the right answer. Bungle. I'm a large, friendly bear from the TV show Rainbow. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? 3 right answers, Catherine. You're safely in the vault. I am based on a story originally written by former poet laureate Robert Southey. I contain only 4 characters, one of which is human. I feature a young girl with long blonde hair who visits... Jodie.
Goldilocks and the 3 Bears.
Who visits an unaccompanied forest house. Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. Well done, Jodie. Up and running. I'm a fictional bear who first appeared in a collection of stories from the late 19th century. I've been voiced in film versions by Phil Harris and Jodie.
Winnie the Pooh?
Is the wrong answer, Jodie. You're frozen out. By Phil Harris and Bill Murray, amongst others. In my story, I protect a young boy... Tanya.
Blue.
Is the right answer. I protect a young boy called Mowgli and take him under my wing, Tanya. Well done. Next question. I'm referred to in the Old Testament of the Bible and also in Homer's Iliad. I am home to a group of stars that are known as the Big Dipper in some countries. I'm a constellation that translates as Great Bear. Alex.
Ursa Major.
Is the right answer, Alex. You are off the blocks. Well done. Next question. I am based on a book which was a New York Times bestseller and has become a classic Christmas story. My film version was directed by Robert Zemeckis and sees a digitally animated Tom Hanks play multiple roles. Jodie.
Polar Express.
Great answer. Exactly what we're looking for. Well done, Jodie. Polar Express is the right answer. 2 green lights for you. Polar bear being the link there, of course. I was born in Essex and I wanted to be an ice cream man until I caught the acting bug as a child. I was raised in Hertfordshire, close to the studios where much of Harry Potter was filmed. My ginger hair and comedy audition tape helped me win a leading role in one of the most eagerly awaited film adaptations in history. I played Ron Weasley. Jodie.
Rupert Grinch?
Is not the right answer, I'm afraid. You're frozen out. I played... Daniel.
Rupert Grint.
Rupert Grint is the right one. In the Harry Potter films, not Rupert Grinch. Everyone has at least 1 green light in our 3rd recon round. Next question. I'm a British adventurer who once took part in a dinner party at record-breaking altitude. In May 2009, at the age of 34, I became the youngest ever Chief Scout. Jodie.
Bear Grylls.
Is the right answer. That's your 3rd green light. We'll see you in the vault in just a moment, but not before Catherine has grabbed the orange case and joined us in the vault. Impressive 2nd round, impressive 3rd round, and you find yourself in a great position again of having the choice between the peak or more or less. What do you know so far about those other cases back there?
I only know, really, for certain that the red one is the one that I want to go home with, but I need to keep an eye on Jodie in the final round to see which cases she's picking up, because she's looked inside a couple of cases now. So I need to go really with what she's going for if my red case gets knocked out. OK, very elaborate plan developing. With that in mind, then, and both options available to you, what would you like to do? I think for the final round, I really would like to have a couple of cases with my eye on. So I'd like to do a more or less with the blue case, please. Blue case. Let's bring Tanya's case in here and compare it to yours. So you're saying you're trying to make sure you have a backup plan. Any ideas what yours might be worth? I'm assuming that it's worth 0. So because of the red one just being a high value, so... Let's have a look. That goes back to Tanya, and it might help that plan you're developing to know that the blue case is worth more than your orange case. Thank you. That is really helpful. You have one more opportunity, but Jodie is still 1 step ahead in terms of the amount of information that she has. So we'll let her come in here a 3rd time, and we'll let you get back. Thank you. See you later. How do you think things are going for you so far? I mean, they're all looking at you thinking, she's in here again, she knows everything.
I think I might know a little bit more than some of them, but I still don't know enough to know which case I want at the end. So.
Catherine, once again, has left the peak available to you. You've seen inside the green and the orange so far. Where are you going to take your eye next?
I want to see what's inside the red case, because I think Alex has been in, so he knows something about his case. I think Catherine chose it as well, so I want to try and catch up with them. You don't want Catherine to have anything that you don't have? No. Let's see what the value of the red case is for you. And you still have one more opportunity to come in here. Yeah. So you can complete the clean sweep. It's 4 out of 4. I'll be trying my hardest. This, then, Jodie, is the value of today's red case. That's an important piece of info. Yeah, at least I know what to aim for now and which one to avoid, so...
I'll let you go and get ready.
Thank you.
Your fourth opportunity to get into the vault. Well done, Jo.
Thank you.
Brilliant so far. And we have reached the fourth reconnaissance round. Jodie's been brilliant so far. 100% record. Every time there's been an opportunity, you've been in the vault. Daniel, Tanya still to get down there. But it's not to say, Tanya, that people don't play this game well, despite having no visits to the vault. Any concerns about that at all?
No, not at all. I've been watching body language, so hopefully it'll come in handy.
And Daniel, you a good reader of body language? You watching the eyes?
I think so. I'm a good perception of people. So I'm watching. Always watching, always taking information in.
OK. This is the fourth and final category for us on today's Chase the Case. It's bricks and mortar. All the answers here contain different kinds of things that can be built, different parts, different types of buildings. Here are your questions on bricks and mortar. Technically speaking, I'm a combined double-leaf bascule and suspension type that forms a link between the boroughs of Southwark and Tower Hamlets. Alex.
Tower Bridge.
Is the right answer from just one clue, Alex. Well done. Next question. I'm a patron of Hacked Off, a group set up in response to various phone hacking scandals. I was born in Cardiff and was a prodigious singer when I was younger, and although I am still in the industry, my image has evolved. I have 2 children with the Welsh rugby player Gavin Henson. Jodie.
Charlotte Church.
Is correct, yes. 1 green light for you, Jodie, just like Alex. Next question. I am a popular British dish originally thought to have been invented by housewives as a way to use up leftover roast dinners. My original recipe called for mashed potato to be used on the bottom as well, but nowadays it's just used on the top. Tanya.
Shepherd's pie?
Is the wrong answer, I'm afraid. You're frozen out. I am similar to another dish, except I use beef instead of lamb. Catherine.
Cottage pie.
Is the right answer, Catherine. So sorry, Tanya.
It's all right, wrong meat.
Yeah, shepherd's pie is made with lamb, cottage pie is made with beef, and cottage is a building, which is why we're asking the question in bricks and mortar. Next question. I was released in 1969 as one of my band's best-loved albums, featuring songs including Golden Slumbers and Octopus's Garden. My album cover shows a Grade 2 listed zebra crossing. I'm a... Alex.
Abbey Road.
Is the right answer. Abbey Road, Alex. Well done. The Beatles album that shares its name with a thoroughfare in London, which is home to a recording studio. Alex, 1 more and you'll get your second trip to the vault. I'm a physical feature in a particular sport, with famous examples, including ones nicknamed Hell, Himalaya and the Coffin. I'm sometimes referred to in America as a trap wedge. Alex.
Bunker.
Is the answer that gets you into the vault, Alex. 3 green lights, well played. Who's going to get in there with Alex? I'm a soul duo formed in the mid-1990s, comprised of Tunde Bayewu and Paul Tucker. My albums have included Ocean Drive and Postcards from Heaven. Jodie.
The Lighthouse Family.
Is the right answer, Jodie. 1 away from a perfect record in today's Chase the Case. I'm a title character who, in 2018, made her 3rd appearance in a live-action movie. I am portrayed by Alicia Vikander in a role previously played by Angelina Jolie. Jodie.
Lara Croft.
Is the answer, Jodie, that gets you into the vault for your 4th time out of 4, but not before. Alex, for the 2nd time. Grab that red case. I'll see you in the vault. Alex, you've managed to get in here twice now. Last time you came in here, we told you that the blue case was worth less than your red one. And now you have the option of having either a peek or going for another more or less. So, what would you like to do based on what you've seen so far?
I'm going to choose to see the yellow cases.
You'd like to peek inside the yellow case?
Yes.
Because Jodie is...
strong.
Yes. And the more you know about her, the better you can play her. Do you have an idea of what you might do in the final game?
Well, if she's got the big money, I'll probably go after her case. Otherwise, I don't know, I'll see how it goes. Try to reply as many questions.
And see where it takes you.
Exactly.
Here comes Debs again with the yellow case. And this is Jodie's. And you can judge for yourself now whether she'll want to hold on to this or get rid of it. This is the value of our strongest player today on Chase the Case. This is the yellow case and what it's worth. Now, remember, Alex, she can never look inside her own case, so she doesn't know the value of that, but she does now have quite a picture of the value of the other cases and might be able to work out what's in her case based on that knowledge. What do you think you might do in the final game?
Try to cross the line with my case as quickly as possible.
You can't sprint, you know, you've got to get questions right.
I have to answer a few questions, yes, I will try to do that.
Well done. Let's bring Jodie in for a fourth time. We'll see you for the end game in just a few minutes' time.
Thank you.
Mrs. 100%. Well done.
Thank
what
you.
What an incredible way you played the game
Thanks.
up to this point.
Yeah.
Do you think you've given them any indication of what's happening in your own brain and your thought process?
I hope not, but it depends how
Who
good
knows?
they are. Yeah.
Because Alex has taken the peak away, he knows the value of your yellow case now.
Yeah.
You can compare one of those cases to yours
Yeah.
using our more or less. So, where are you going to take us?
I'm going to go for the green case again. I know what's inside it, but I want to see where it is in relation to my case.
OK. I see your plan hatching. I'm very interested to see how you play the end game, bearing in mind that they'll all be on a hunt for you.
Exactly.
And you'll have to be aware, sometimes in Chase the Case, information makes you an enormous target. Sometimes the easiest thing to do with a target is try and get rid of it early.
Yeah.
The last thing you'll take away with you into that end game is that the green case is worth more than your yellow one.
Right. OK, I think I know what's inside each case now, so it's just trying to get to the end without being bumped off.
Looks like you've got a bit of thinking to do about tactics.
Yeah.
I'll let you go and consider your options.
Thank you.
How you're going to play it, and we'll see you in just a few moments. Jodie,
Thank you.
Perfect so far.
Thanks very much.
Perfect up until this point then from Mrs. 100% there. 4 visits to the vault out of a possible 4, and she thinks she has the value of every single case in the game today. 3 sets of eyes, all on the red case. Daniel and Tanya might follow suit as well. It could be a sprint for the line. Who's going to get there first? Let's chase the case.
I've been in a vault 2 times, so I have a little bit of information, but maybe not enough for a final decision. So we'll probably try to cross the line with my case.
So going into the final, I'm going to go after the red case and the blue case, because I know that they've got more money in than my case. And if the red and the blue cases get knocked out of the game for whatever reason, I'm going to follow what Jodie does.
I'm going to try and go for the red case with the top amount in it, but I don't want to go for it too soon to give the game away.
I'm going to watch Jodie because she's been in all 4 times and she'll have a fair idea where the £5,000 is.
Okay, well, I didn't get into the vault, but Jodie went in there several times, so I'm going to watch what she goes for, watch what she does, and pretty much just follow her lead.
Welcome, one and all, to the end game on today's Chase the Case. From this point on, it's all down to general knowledge. Get a question right and you can step on to our Chase the Case board. Get a question wrong and you're frozen out of the next question. Once you reach our red steel zone here, then you can begin to challenge some of your fellow contenders for their cases if you'd like to do that. I'll explain a bit more about exactly how that works once the first one of you gets there. Fingers on buzzers, here's your first question. Gujarat is a state in which country?
Catherine. India.
Is the right answer, Catherine. Take a step onto the board. One more correct answer and you'll be able to steal if you want to do that. What is the name of the main pub in the soap Emmerdale?
Catherine. The Woolpack.
2 on the spin, Catherine. Welcome to the red steel zone. Would you like to challenge someone else for their case, or are you happy with your current possession, the orange case?
I'll challenge Alex for the red case, please.
You'll challenge Alex for the red case. I'll ask you a maximum of 2 questions each. I should also warn you that if you're level after those 2 questions, then we go to sudden death on the buzzers. Alex, if you fail in the challenge, you'll be eliminated from the game and Catherine will gain control of the red case. If you're successful, we stay as we are and we continue with the general knowledge questions. Alex, you've been challenged and the first question comes your way. Opened in 1929, the Museum of Modern Art, also known as MoMA, is found in which US city?
New York.
Is the right answer, Alex. Catherine. Which English king was exhumed in 2012 and reburied 3 years later?
Richard III.
Also correct. Alex, to retake the lead, which long-running music magazine's final print issue was released in 2018?
Rolling Stone.
Is not the right answer. NME is what we were looking for. Which means, Catherine, get this right, and Alex is eliminated from the game, and you gain control of the red case. The Strait of Gibraltar, Catherine, separates which two continents?
Europe and Africa.
Your geography knowledge has served you well. The sad news, I can see you're a little perturbed at this, but I'm afraid, Alex, she's been successful in her challenge. On comes Deadly Debs to take away your red case and pass it on to Catherine. Alex, it's been lovely to get to know you a little bit and to see you on Chase the Case today, but the red case goes to Catherine, the orange case disappears, and Alex, I'm afraid, from your perspective, it's case closed.
Thank you. Well, I'm disappointed, got eliminated straight away, didn't get a chance to race with my case, but it was fun.
And the orange case, which also disappears from the programme, is worth this. 4 of you left, 4 cases remain. Catherine in a very strong position at the moment. Next question, fingers on the buzzers, you're all in. Which standard British coin has the smallest diameter?
Daniel.
5 pence.
Is the right answer, Daniel. On to the white square. Next question. In 2016, the hashtag #I'mWithHer was used to express support for which US politician?
Tanya.
Hillary Clinton.
Is the right answer, Tanya. Join Daniel on the white square of our board. The pair of you, Daniel, Tanya, 1 question away from the red steel zone. Which boy band had hits entitled All Time Low and Chasing the Sun?
Jodie.
The Wanted.
Is the right answer, Jodie. Join Tanya, join Daniel. 1 correct answer away from the red steel zone. Fingers on the buzzers again. Next question. The name of which craft material means chewed paper in French?
Jodie.
Papier-mâché.
Is the correct answer. Go and stand next to Catherine. This could be interesting. Jodie, what would you like to do? Will you challenge or stay as you are?
I'm going to challenge Catherine.
For the red case?
Yes.
Catherine, you know how this works. You've just removed Alex from the game, so you've been challenged and you'll take the first question.
OK.
Andrew Flintoff made his first-class debut playing cricket for which county?
Lancashire.
Is that a guess?
Yeah.
It's worked in your favour. Lancashire is the right answer. Jodie. Which Asian country's national flag consists of a single yellow star on a red background?
China.
Vietnam. Which means, Catherine, you can survive the challenge if you get this question right. The most famous jewelled objects made by the House of Fabergé are shaped like which food item?
Eggs.
Egg is the right answer, Catherine. You've survived Jodie's first challenge. Catherine, you're still in control of the red case. You're all back in. Next quickfire question. In which Monty Python film would you hear the line, "He's not the Messiah"?
Jodie.
The Life of Brian.
He's a very naughty boy is the right answer, Jodie. Take a step forward. Next square of the steel zone, Jodie. What would you like to do?
I'd like to challenge Catherine again, please.
Catherine, you've been challenged. First question comes to you. In the classic Disney animation, Beauty and the Beast, what is Cogsworth?
A butler.
We will accept butler, Catherine, because he's both a butler and a clock, so that's the right answer. Jodie. Which Agatha Christie detective was a World War I refugee?
Poirot.
Hercule Poirot is the right answer. 100% for the pair of you so far. Catherine, the song Blaydon Races is closely associated with which Premier League football team? It's worth a guess.
Sheffield Wednesday.
It's Newcastle United, Catherine. Which means, Jodie, you need to get this question right to win the challenge and eliminate Catherine from today's programme. Here's your question. Thought to have been more than 100 years old when he died, Lonesome George was what type of reptile?
Turtle.
Jodie, you say turtle. Lonesome George was a tortoise, but because all tortoises are part of the turtle family, we will accept that answer, which means you have been successful in your challenge. And Catherine, I'm so sorry, but the red case goes to Jodie, the yellow case disappears from the game. And Catherine, it's been lovely to get to know you a little bit. You've played Chase the Case very well up until this point, but I'm afraid it's case closed.
Thanks. Jodie's the better player, so she deserves to go on, and I think that the red case was probably a good one to watch, as I suspected, and I hope Jodie goes on to win it.
And this is the value of the yellow case. 3 of you left. 3 cases remain. Tanya, Daniel, still plenty of time for things to change. 1 correct answer from either of you, and you're in the red steel zone. Jodie, you are 2 correct answers away from winning today's Chase the Case. Lana Lang, Lex Luthor, and Lois Lane are all closely...
Superman.
Closely associated with which superhero? Superman is the right answer, Jodie. Take a step onto the final challenge square. What would you like to do?
I'm not going to challenge this time.
Which means if you get this question correct, you're going home with the contents of that red case. Next question. Which word follows west?
Tanya.
North.
It's a good guess, Tanya. But the rest of the question was, which word follows west in the name of a US state, which is Virginia? So you're frozen out. So just Daniel and Jodie can now answer this next question. Which word describes food prepared in accordance with Jewish dietary regulations?
Kosher.
How confident are you with that one?
100%.
100%?
I think so.
If you're right, you'll go home with the content of that red case. Jodie, kosher is the right answer. Well done. You are today's winner on Chase the Case. Come and join me in the vault. Well done. Jodie, well played. That was very tense, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
How are you feeling after that?
Shaky.
Yeah? Well, you've done really well to get over the line with the red case. I can tell you that the 2 cases that have disappeared from the game already are the £0 and the £100.
Okay.
You had a look in here, didn't you?
Yes.
On your 3rd visit to the vault. But I'm sure you're desperate for us to open it up just to confirm what you think is in here. Jodie, today you're going home from Chase the Case not only as the champion, but also with this amount of money. And it is £5,000. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Well played. What are you going to spend this money on?
Well, we've been saving for a house for a long time, and we really want to treat ourselves, me and my husband, Paul. We went to the Maldives for our honeymoon. We're coming up to our 5-year anniversary, so we'd love to go back there and maybe take the kids with us. £5 to spend on a 5-year anniversary. Let's just confirm those other values that are in the green and the blue case. Daniel, can you open the green case for us? There's the £500. And Tanya, what's in the blue one? There is the £1,000. But this is the one that matters. £5,000, Jodie. You should be taking that home to your husband and your children as well. Join us next time when 5 more people will be here trying to chase the case. Well done, Jodie.